Today, we frequently encounter magic, sorcery, extraordinary powers, and supernatural events in television series and films. In reality, many of these narratives are inspired by the true miracles that prophets displayed with Allah's permission. Throughout history, Allah granted miracles to his prophets in order to support them and to demonstrate to people that they were truly sent by him. Prophet Moses, by Allah's permission, split the sea and saved his people. Prophet Jesus revived the dead and healed the sick. Prophet Muhammad also, throughout his lifetime, became the means for many miracles with the help of Allah. In this documentary, we will examine some of the most significant miracles that occurred during the life of Prophet Muhammad. Every event we will mention is based on authentic sources and narrations from the companions. We recommend watching until the end because these miracles are not merely stories from the past, they are also proofs that reveal the truthfulness of the Prophet and strengthen faith. While the Muslims were still in Mecca, the polytheists demanded that Prophet Muhammad prove his prophethood. When the Prophet asked them what they wished to see, they demanded that he split the moon into two. That night, the moon was full and shining brightly in the sky. Everyone looked up. After Prophet Muhammad prayed to Allah, the moon was split into two by Allah's permission. One part appeared on one side of a mountain, and the other part appeared on the opposite side. Everyone who looked at the sky witnessed this event. Despite witnessing this miracle, the polytheists continued to deny it. They claimed it was magic and said, Muhammad has cast a spell on us. This event is mentioned in the Qur'an as follows. The hour has drawn near, and the moon has split. Yet whenever they see a sign, they turn away and say, this is ongoing magic. This miracle was narrated by Ibn Masud, Ibn Abbas, Ibn Umar, and many other companions. These companions reported that they witnessed the event with their own eyes. On another occasion, while the Muslims were in Mecca, the polytheists once again demanded a sign of prophethood from Prophet Muhammad. In response, the Prophet called a tree that was standing at a distance to come to him. The companions reported that the tree uprooted itself, walked toward the Prophet, and testified to his prophethood. When the Prophet commanded it to return, the tree went back to its original place. Another miracle occurred during the Battle of the Trench. At that time, the companions were suffering from severe hunger. A companion named Jabir ibn Abdallah brought a small goat and some barley from his home to Prophet Muhammad. Since he believed the food would only be enough for a few people, he intended to invite only the Prophet and a small number of companions. However, when Prophet Muhammad heard that the food was ready, he instructed Jabir to invite the entire army. He approached the food, made a supplication for blessing, and the companions came in groups of 10 to eat. Later, Jabir said, I looked at the pot, and it seemed as though nothing had been taken from it. The bread was still there as it had been. Another miracle occurred when the Muslims were suffering from extreme thirst. The companions came to Prophet Muhammad and told him that they had no water left, not even enough to perform ablution. Prophet Muhammad then placed his hand into a container of water. At that moment, water began to flow from between his fingers. The companions drank from it and performed ablution. In another incident, a companion came to the Prophet complaining about his camel. He said, O Messenger of Allah, I have a camel. I feed it and load it with work. But today it disobeyed me and refused to respond. The Prophet approached the camel. When the camel saw him, it lowered its head and appeared to cry. The Prophet stroked the camel and calmed it. Then he turned to its owner and said, This camel complains about you. You overwork it and feed it too little. Treat it well. Prophet Muhammad did not only perform miracles in the moment. By Allah's permission, he also conveyed knowledge about future events. At a time when the Muslims were weak, he told his companions that one day the treasures of the Byzantine and Persian empires would come into the hands of the Muslims. Indeed, during the Caliphate of Umar, the lands of Byzantium and Persia were conquered, and their treasures were brought to Medina. In another event, Prophet Muhammad said to Uthman, You will be given a garment. They will want you to remove it, but do not remove it. Years later, when Uthman became caliph, rebellions arose and he was asked to step down. Remembering these words, he refused to resign. In conclusion, the miracles shown by Prophet Muhammad are not fabricated stories. They are real events witnessed by hundreds of companions and transmitted through reliable sources. These miracles are clear proofs that Prophet Muhammad was the messenger of Allah. Although the polytheists witnessed them, they still denied them. For those who believe, however, these miracles serve as firm evidence that strengthens faith. Today, some people may find these accounts unrealistic when they hear them. Yet these miracles are clearly recorded in authentic hadiths and reliable sources. Denial does not change the truth. If you encounter such people around you, choose to explain with wisdom and kindness rather than argument. Even though the Prophet performed miracles, not everyone believed. Our duty is to convey the message. Guidance comes from Allah. If this documentary benefited you, do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it. You can also share in the comments which miracle affected you the most. Until we meet in the next video, As-salāmu ʿalaykum.